Good morning, everybody, and we continue with the Mahut Adat U'Matarata. We are now in Bet Drachim, Derech Yisurim V'Derech Torah. You know, we talked yesterday about the Atov HaMuchlat, to get to a point when we understand that the Creator is the ultimate good. And we also talk about why we are not experiencing Atov HaMuchlat. And of course, it's the laws of evolution, spiritual evolution, that make us eventually connect, like the fruit at the beginning of the growth of the fruit, before it's coming to a full capacity or whatever it meant to be. It's not sweet. Later on, it becomes sweet. So let's read it. We already make it clear yesterday that the Creator is the absolute good. And He's watching over us and look over us because of the goodness that He wants to give or do. There is no mix of negativity there at all. When we talk about Ashgacha, the supervision or looking up on us from a matara point of view, meaning with a purpose point of view, because there is purpose to this universe, and if there is purpose to this universe, everything is developed and evolved in cause and effect, meaning you're not seeing right away in the beginning the full picture. Like we mentioned yesterday, when you see a calf versus a human baby, you see that, you think to yourself that maybe the human baby is not going to develop into what it meant to be. Tell us, Ravash, like it's not so, because if you wait long enough, you're going to see that eventually the human baby is better. So it's called Ashgacha Matratit. Matratit meaning with a purpose, with a goal. So you can see the goal in the beginning. So the evolve is also from the receiving point of view. So if you want to receive all the greatness of the Creator, then you have to know that you have to become it to be able to receive the goodness of the Creator. The same like we said yesterday with the final destination of the fruit, because the fruit also have to get to become sweet. In the beginning of the growth of the fruit, before it's ripe, it's bitter. So does that mean that's the purpose of the fruit? The answer is absolutely not. So why is it bitter? Because it didn't come into the final destination of what the fruit meant to become. The same with us. We are not always feel right away the essence of the Creator and the goodness of the Creator, because we are not there yet. For me, we learn that this is absolute certainty that fulfillment is coming to us, because it's absolutely that we eventually going to change, and because of that, we're going to feel the Tov HaMuchlat, we're going to feel the greatness of the Creator. Otherwise, you are kind of doubting the supervision and look up on us, the Creator. That we might doubt and think that it's not enough for what it's meant to be happening. Meaning we start doubting, is it going to happen to me? Am I going to change? Is the light of the Creator going to give me what I need? That's what the sages say. We need to bring the aspect of God, the aspect of the Shekhinah, as we know it's Rosh Chodesh Tammuz today, all the way to down. Meaning it's not about just worship God in heaven. We need to bring God down. How? The purpose of the Creator, blessed be He, is with a purpose that we will change so He can give us all the goodness that He wants to give us, so He can dwell within us. That means it's a very important purpose. If we would not be able to feel the greatness of the Creator, this is as if we're judging the Creator capability of doing good for all human. Similar to a story of a king that he has a boy. But the boy was born when the king is pretty old. And the old king loved that son. So from the moment that son was born, he started collecting all the most expensive book and all the wise people, and he brought him a Bet Midrash. He built for him a place that he can study wisdom, and then he sent for the building, and he built for him all the pleasure, spa, and everything, and then he built for him a place where they can play music, and he called the cooked that they cooked and baked the best of the best. והנה נתגדל הבן, and this boy is grown up, and הוא skull, and he's not wise. I mean, the brain is not working. He doesn't want to study, and he's blind, so he cannot see what his father is giving him. And he's deaf, so he cannot enjoy the music. And he has problem with sugar, he cannot enjoy the baking and the food, so he can only eat sourdough. And this is such an embarrassing for his father. עולם עובדה כזאת יכולה שתראה למלך בשר אדם. Why is Rav Ashlag bringing that example? That can only happen to human king, not to God, who is the king of all king. אשר אינה נוהגת בו כמובן. You cannot, the king of heaven, Hashem, is not about honah, meaning it's not about to impress you. It's just good. It's just a flow of goodness. אשר על כן הכין לנו בדרכים של התפתחות. So, a human being eventually will receive all the good of the Creator. It doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter if you're evil or good, you're going to receive everything. So what's the difference of being good? What's the purpose of trying being good? There is one way that you can receive all the goodness of God, is by suffering. Pain and suffering. It's evolution of creation by itself. That and nature will force a human being to change. That's a nature. Because every fruit meant to be sweet, so until it becomes sweet, it's bitter. It's almost like you're meeting people in the middle of the growth, in the middle of the evolution. They might be bitter, but the final destination of those people are sweet. What is the goal? What is the purpose of pain and suffering? That you choose good and you no longer choose bad. So let's say somebody is eating sugar, he develops a disease, or eating too much fat, he develops cholesterol. So what happened with cholesterol, sugar, and all this and that? It's a way that the universe is telling you, that's the way I'm going to change you. There is no free will on that. We all have to be evolved to become better. That pattern, that way, is longer, and it's full of pain and suffering. But you're going to get there. There is another way to get there. This is the Torah, this is the mitzvah, this is the way to do it through the Torah and mitzvah. The Torah is a magic. The mitzvot is magic. It's not like many people think and teach. Unfortunately, there's many teachers out there who say, oh, this mitzvah is like this. Oh, this. No, the mitzvah are tools. It's a tool to clear my negativity, that I will be able to receive all the goodness that the Creator want to give me. And study of the Torah is the way I can receive all the wonderful things that the Creator want to give me without going through pain and suffering. What's the outcome here? What's the conclusion? אשר המטרה הסופית שלנו, our real purpose, our final purpose, היא הכשרתנו לדבקות יתברך. דבקותו יתברך. Our true destination of humanity is to make us ready, הכשרה, to make us ready for all the goodness that the Creator want to give us. Meaning, can you imagine that you have a champagne glass and it's full of used tissue paper and pistachio shell or garbage, and you pour wine into that or champagne into the champagne glass, you're not going to enjoy the champagne. The goodness, try to mention the goodness of the Creator, this is as if it's the champagne of the Creator, but you can't receive it if you didn't clean your vessel. So you got to clean it. How do you clean it? By studying Torah, by doing the mitzvot. It's not about religion. I mean, it is religion. Religion, it's not a bad thing. Religion is the infrastructure of spirituality. Spirituality is the inner meaning of religion. So both of them are needed. You need the frame and you need the fulfillment. People with no religion cannot be spiritual. And people who are spiritual cannot be spiritual without religion. Cannot separate those two. Vessel and light. The vessel is religion. The fulfillment of the light is spirituality. For that reason, you need the mitzvot. 613 mitzvot. Why 613? Because you have 248 organ for a man. For a woman, I think it's 252. And you have 365 a ligament or nerve system or the ligament. I think that's the best translation in English. So basically, it is the same organ and ligament that you have in your body, you have in your soul. So you need those 613 mitzvot to activating your soul to be connected to the Creator, so you can receive all the goodness that's meant to be yours. שישכון בתוכנו, והמטרה הזאת היא חיובית. זו שום נקודת מוצא לטעות ממנה. And this purpose is positive. חיובי mean positive. חיובי also mean חובה. It's a must. It need to happen that way. That you use Torah and mitzvot instead of suffering. כי השגרתו יתברך חזקה לנו עם בית אופני השגרתו. The light of the Creator is shining. You choose if you want to put your finger into the socket, or if you want to use the socket into bring air condition or refrigerator. It's up to you. Meaning how you want to connect to the Creator. שהם דרך ייסורים ודרך תורה. Either you suffer, and it's the same way you're going to get to the same destination, or you do it through Torah. Have a teacher. Make sure you study with the teacher every day if you can, at least 15 minutes. If you cannot, then go online. There's many sites online, many rabbis who teach. Study 15 minutes a day, but you have to meet with the rabbi, with the teacher who know what they're doing, at least once a week to study, at least. עולם מבחינת המציאות המעשית אנו מוצאים אשר השגרתו יתברך מגיע לנו בית דרך השגרתו בבת אחת והם נקראים מדברי חז"ל דרך ארץ ודרך תורה. The way that the light of the Creator it been manifest itself is through two ways, דרך ארץ ודרך תורה, meaning through how you behave with people and how you study Torah with the Creator. Tomorrow, hopefully, we're going to go through the next levels of understanding what's the purpose of religion, what's the purpose of spirituality. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.